Hello, everyone. We're back at it for another great year. Sorry I didn't get to you in January, but we've been working on a really neat project. We're working on starting a new podcast, and it's coming soon. So we're going to transition from the newsletter to the podcast. But I want to get you guys going again for the beginning of the year, and as we launch out into the deep, and you take your game to another level, whatever you're doing. Let me ask you a question. Are you competitive? The title of this message is Competitive Desire. Next time, we're going to talk about competitive fire. And I'm not just talking about being competitive in athletics. I'm talking about being competitive in anything you do. I hope you're competitive to yourself, for others, whatever it may be. I hope you're a competitive doggy dog, getting after it. But you know what? To find out just how tough you are and if you're going to reach your dreams, we got to talk about this competitive desire. What's your internal reasoning for doing what you do? What are your whys? Your whys. What drives you? What keeps you going all the way through to the end? Do you have what I call the big three internal desires set? I want you to write them down. I want you to put them in order. What is the main reason why you do what you do, whatever that dream is? I don't want to know about your dream. I want to know about your competitive desire, the why you're doing what you're doing. This is what's going to get you through to the end. And I want to hear from you. I want you to hit me back and let me know what your desires are for doing what you're going to do. Please share that with me because I want to know. I'm going to give you an example, okay? Just a little example of I'm not going to give you everything. I want you to get a hold of me, and then we'll see if you're serious about wanting to know more about what that fire is inside of me and why it burns in me so brightly and how I can give it to you. But one of my big desires growing up, are you ready for this? Was to please my pops. You know, my dad didn't know much about sports, but he would go to every contest that his kids were involved in. And he would be there. It didn't matter what was going on. He was there. And you know what? That made all the difference to me. And, you know, I would come home after a baseball game or after a basketball game, and I'd look at him and he'd go, "Oh, my son." And he'd start welling up with tears. I got to make sure I don't do that now. He started welling up with tears. He goes, "Oh, I don't see nothing like this ever in my life. What you do, I thought you were so fast and you go and, oh my." And he started expressing himself. And I'm listening to him. And again, he didn't know really too much about the sport, but it was such a motivation to me. So you know what? I would always remember that. And I would remember his, "Oh, my son, unbelievable. And he would just go through this and my fire would start just burning inside. That last name, Mendo, on my back. And my pops, man, I was going to play for him. So you know what? A lot of pain. Had pain as a sophomore. Knee surgery. Nobody had that. I dealt with a lot of pain. You know what else? I dealt with a lot of setbacks. A lot of negativity. He's too small. He can't do it. Not a big name. Nobody knew me. Nobody knew anything about it. I wasn't the big name. So I would be laughed at. "Oh, there he is again outside shooting. There he is again outside in the rain doing whatever." And I just kept on. I kept on. And I didn't realize it till later, you know, that I was playing for him. I was playing for him and all that he did for us as kids, man. He laid it all on the line for us every single day. And to see him when we would come home and him to be so pleased with us, that was a big desire for me. So I'm going to ask you a question. What is your burning desire inside? Hit me back, let me know. And then next time we're going to talk about competitive fire. If you like this video, pass it on, man. Let some people know, because I'm coming to you directly to your heart to get you going in life. I believe in you and your unstoppable greatness. We'll see you next time. Coach Mendo, out.